Breaking news coming at you out of the Hawthorns, that's right. Ex-Rovers gaffer Tony Mowbray has been given his marching orders after another defeat, which pretty much has ended West Bromwich. I think it has ended West Brom's promotion hopes, playoff hopes, whatever you want to look at it. Of course, it is hot off the press. I've just seen it on Twitter, and of course, it's a sad way to for Mowbray to bow out. Of course, I did call it in my watch along. I thought that it was going to be the corner flag if he didn't get a result, and that result not only boosted Derby County's very own survival hopes, but he ended West Bromwich Albion's playoff dreams. Of course, I'll get the table up for you here just to see that in black and white. I know there's a game going on right now as we see it, as Burnley are just 7 minutes away from the promised land. So here is the live table as you see it. West Bromwich Albion are 10th. Mathematically, there is still a sliver of a chance for them to get promoted, but they are 6 points adrift with 6 on the table. Goal difference is actually in their favour, so they need to win both and hope everything else doesn't go. In fact, I don't think it's possible with Coventry and Borough to play each other again. Side note, 2 of Mowbray's former clubs pretty much ended their hopes. West Bromwich Albion will look for a new manager. Yeah, it's a sad one because Tony Mowbray is a footballing guy, lovely gentleman. Of course, we had many years with Mowbray at the helm. He got us back from into the Championship from our League One relegation. Yeah, he led us some positive times. Of course, it did get a little bit stagnant at the end of it. And of course, following on, I think it's 5 years at Blackburn Rovers, he went through a succession of clubs. I think he went to Sunderland, then he went to Birmingham, and of course he was relieved of his duties. Well, he kind of took a step away from football during the down times of Birmingham City, health reasons, and of course he bounced back into good shape, and he took on this challenge of West Brom, of course, following on from the loss of Carlos Cobahan. But yes, it's come to a bitter end. A club that he had a great rapport with. He had good times there. He did lead West Brom to the Premier League last time around, but this time not so much. So commiserations to Mowbray. I'm just more sad for Mowbray than I am West Brom. West Brom will get it right eventually. I don't know if it's going to be next time around. I do suspect that they'll probably make a splurge on a new coach this time around, Carlos Cohan. Big shoes to fill. Definitely punching above his weight and did miracles on the pitch. But maybe an opportunity for the likes of Stevie Cooper. This smells like a Stevie Cooper appointment. If they have the funds to do that, I don't know. I don't know if they'll have the funds. Yeah, I think the next appointment has got to be right for West Brom, a team that you expect to be competing season in, season out for top 6. But right now, they are taking it on the chin, and yeah, I've pretty much ended the hopes of top 6. So West Brom go again. I don't know if they're. It is literally how much minutes. But let's have a quick look at the comments of this. I know a lot of the West Bromwich Albion fans were very critical of Mowbray. Of course, if we roll through the comments from the tweet, social media content creator account, West Brom Extra, says it's a correct decision. Dylan says, thanks, Tony. Unfortunately, didn't work out. Yeah, we are Rovers. A couple of the Rovers fans getting in there to comment on it. Yeah, Cooper in, early shout in there in the comments on this one. But a lot of people were calling for it. For example, WBA Harv says had to be done. Everyone loves Tony, but it was a bad appointment. It was looking back, of course, more of a sentimental appointment by West Bromwich Albion. But it was one last chance saloon for Mowbray to kind of steal some glory. I for one would have loved to see him get into the playoffs, and maybe, who knows, roll back the years and get back into the Premier League. But I don't think that's going to happen for him now. I think his opportunity has been blown. Is this the end of the Tony Mowbray managerial situation? I was thinking about, I was kind of going through the motions about the possibility of this on my watch along just today as we watched Sunderland and Rovers. And I thought, you know what, there might be an opportunity still left for Mowbray, possibly in League One, when you look at some of the clubs. Maybe one of these teams that do go down, whether it's a Cardiff City or, Cardiff City or Hull City or somebody like that, if they were to change their manager, or maybe a team that's in the Midlands area. that's down on there, like a Rotherham United, perhaps they could go with it. They have yet to make a call. Or Huddersfield Town, that also smells like a Mowbray team. So I think there are opportunities still for Mowbray out there if he wants it. Now, does he want it or not? Of course, with his health been put through the test of late, of course, it's definitely going to be an interesting summer to see if he does bounce. And of course, it is the managerial merry-go-round over the summer. We'll see casualties. We'll still see casualties from the Championship because of failed promotion attempts, failed playoff attempts, and of course, getting relegated, of course, from the division as well. So there will be opportunities if Mowbray wants to go there. I think his stock is still high. West Brom are one of those teams that kind of a little bit sack heavy if they don't finish in the top 6, and Mowbray definitely filled the pinch of that. And the results were pretty piss poor. Let's, of course, have a quick look at their recent form, which has led to this kind of inevitable decision. Of course, not great. And again, losing to a bit of rivals Derby or local rivals Derby was not a great response from him. So, of course, losing 2-0 to Derby today, 3-1 to Derby today. They did lose to Coventry against Mowbray's old club there. They did pick up a win against Watford, not too shabby. But prior to that, losing to Bristol City, losing to Sunderland, 5 defeats in the last 6 is pretty grim stuff. A lot of draws knocking around as well. So, dismal campaign at the end. So it was inevitable. And now 2 games left. Cardiff City, they're down there scrapping for their lives. Luton Town the same. I'm not too sure how many points West Brom can pick up in the last 2 matches on the card. So they need to get it right next time around. Who do you want? If you're a West Bromwich Albion fan, let me know down below. But of course, it is breaking news. It is, of course, a talking comment. I doubt there's any odds if I can get that out to you. Sean Dyche emerged as one of the favourites. This is old news here. But they may revisit that. They may revisit it. Of course, they had other folks lined up. They had Raphael Wiki lined up as well, some other ones. So they might revisit those if not. But anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions about who you want to see as the next West Bromwich Albion manager. And if you like this kind of content, we'll do more of this over the summer. But until then, subscribe, smash the like. Catch you later. Later.